Hey guys, welcome to Bush Bros Outdoors. Today, I'm going to be sharing with you the coldest night I've ever spent winter camping. Alright, we just made it to the river. It seems to be pretty frozen and safe to walk on. There's a lot of animal tracks here. Anyways, we're going to hike along it to our campsite because hiking off the trails is pretty hard. So hopefully we don't fall in.
Well, we were just walking, and I was in the back just after we took that last shot and said the ice was pretty solid, and I fell through right there. Just a little bit of my boot got wet, and I'm all right. But it was a big shock because we thought the river was super solid.
We left the sled over at the river and hiked into this forest here. It looks like we found a good spot. So now we got to go back, grab the sled, and bring it up here and set up camp.
Alright guys, we just got our wood to set up our tarp for the night, and now we're going to set them up, wind them up with paracord, set them up, and then we'll have our base for our tarp. It's about 2 o'clock now. Hopefully we can get this set up by 3:30 and still have some fun in the light.
Boom, there we go.
Woo! That looks nice. And you know, I want to actually.
Looks like our quad pod is a little too tall, so we're just going to trim down the edges on all of them and keep it lower to the ground. Alright, so we finished setting up the tarp, and what we're doing right now is packing snow onto the edges, as you can see there. And this is just to keep the draft from coming up in at night. But our tarp looks pretty well set up, and I'm pretty happy with it. Inside you can see that there is quite a lot of space. we're doing the same thing on the inside there. But it's pretty spacious. And now all we have to do is put the wood stove going up through here, and we're pretty set up. Alrighty guys, so the wood stove is all set and done. We put it up in the tent. It looks amazing. Now what we gotta do is go get some firewood. Let's go. Alrighty guys, so now it's time to get the wood stove burning. The first thing we need is some dry grasses that will take the spark from our fire seal. Let's go grab them. Alrighty guys, we just got the wood stove piping hot, as you can see right there. So now what we got to do is put all of our gear in the tent. And our plan for sleeping is we have a wool blanket, which we're going to put down on the ground under each of our sleeping mats. And then we're going to put our sleeping pads down along with our sleeping bags, obviously. And it's getting pretty dark, so we're gonna quick get this stuff in and get ready for some supper because we haven't eaten anything all day. For supper tonight, we have macaroni and beef. And we're gonna do a gourmet recipe, cooking right on this bad boy. Should be pretty sweet. Let's get going.
Oh, boys. The teapot. That's what it's all about right there. Oh.
All right, guys, we are all situated in our hot tent. We put some tea on the wood stove and it's warming up as we speak. Currently in here, it is 28 degrees Fahrenheit. And it is -15 out there, so it's definitely a big improvement from out there in here.
Yeah.
And it's all because of this wood stove here. But anyways, our plan for the rest of the night is going to be to cook up our tea first and warm us all up a little bit. And then we're going to go cook up some hamburger and mix in a little bit of hamburger helper. And if you guys don't know what that is, it's basically just like mac and cheese with hamburger. And it's going to be amazing because we haven't eaten since the time we left.
Okay, we needed something to stir it with now. It's already cooking. Well, guys, we got a new record temperature, 38.5 degrees Fahrenheit. So the recipe for beef stroganoff calls for 3 cups of liquids between the milk and the water, and we only have water, so we're just gonna do 3 cups of water. We are taking a guess and saying that this cup is around a cup, so we're just gonna pour 3 of these.
Alrighty, guys, we're on to our second packet of hamburger helper. The recipe calls for another 3 cups of water, but that's definitely not possible, so we're just gonna bank that the 3 cups of water that we have will work.
We might not even have enough room for our second box of pasta. This is gonna be close. Oh no, we'll be fine.
All day.
Alright, this is as full as it gets. There's no way we can add 3 more cups of water. Well, I just overloaded our beef stroganoff with water, and it spilled quite a bit over the edge. All over our wood stove. You can see the residue. It's like burnt on there.
Alright, guys, our mac and beef is done. We had to turn it into 2 pots because there's too much in this one. And we ended up spilling it all over the stove, and that's why it's so smoky.
Well, supper is finished. Tea is finished. We're gonna get headed to bed now. It's about 10:30. It's -10 degrees Fahrenheit outside, and it's about 40 degrees in here. Yeah, we'll get going, lay out everything, and we'll see you in the morning.
Alrighty guys, it is now finally the morning and it is toasty in here. We got it to a new record of 43 degrees. Anyways, we're gonna be cooking up some bacon and eggs. Let's get to it. It's time to put the eggs in, but first we gotta dump out the oil. Have to coast get out a little bit, you know. There we go. Alright guys, our eggs, bacon, and potatoes are done. It doesn't look the best, but it definitely smells amazing. So let's scoop it up.
Go on our hike.
Guys, we have finished with breakfast and we are full and toasty. Now what we gotta do is go on a day hike because we haven't really explored the wilderness and it's pretty out here. Alright guys, this is the end of the video. We have about an hour hike back to the car and we'll be on our way home. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe and check out our others. Thanks for watching.